Hey guys, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a good week or weekend. I know, I've been missing just for a little bit. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks or so, but it's literally just because I've been keeping my head down working. Been on the grind. Your boy's been trying to hustle, and I've got back in the gym as well. Early morning sessions, which I'm really enjoying. So you know what, I've been doing my thing, feeling good about myself. But yeah, let's crack on and let's get on with today's video. So yeah, as you've seen from the thumbnail and from the title of the video, I'm going to be going through the iPhone 15 Pro Max in natural titanium and the iPhone 14 Pro Max in deep purple. Now, I'm not going to go through literally every single thing and get into nitty gritty. This is just a few key features which I personally like on both devices, and what sort of made me change from the 14 Pro Max to 15 Pro Max. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, starting off with the design of both the handsets. On the 15 Pro Max, it is slimmer compared to the 14 Pro Max. When you first take it out of the box, you straight away do notice it, how like light the 15 Pro Max is compared to the 14 Pro Max. I know on like YouTube you hear a lot of like content creators say it's about 10% difference. If I'm honest, I would sort of agree with them. I mean, now that I've had both of them for quite a long time, and even now holding them both in my hand, yes, I can still feel that my 15 Pro Max is lighter, but it doesn't feel that much lighter compared to like my previous device, the 14 Pro Max. Design wise on both of them I think is like amazing. I love the design on both. It is slightly slimmer on the newer model, so on your 15 Pro Max, even when you look at it from the side compared to your 14 Pro Max, you can actually see it is slightly slimmer. And the bezels on the front as well also, let's get those screens on. The bezels on the front also on the newer device is slightly bigger, slightly bigger. Both devices, you know, you've got your standard things. So you've got your power button, you've got your volume buttons on the side, but your main difference, and one of the big changes that Apple's made, was the charging port at the bottom. So on your 14 Pro Max, you've got the Lightning charge, and on the 15 Pro Max, you've got your Type-C connection on the bottom, which I think is absolutely amazing. My only thing to Apple is, what the hell took you so long? One thing I want to say with the 15 Pro Max, which I found really useful, is actually the USB-C connection on the bottom of it. Not just for charging, but for transferring files. So say for example for myself, because I actually use my phone to record like the content I put on my YouTube channel, I don't want my current iPhone, I'm using, to be literally filled up with all the clips and the videos which obviously I use for content. I want like that free storage to be able to take pictures of my family and for other things as well, for apps. So it's so handy having a USB Type-C connection on the bottom of a handset, because what that means is I'm able to use one of these. So literally all this is a USB-C adapter, and I've got a memory stick plugged into the, or USB sticks, let's say, plugged into the bottom of it. So once I've got it connected to the bottom of it, once I finish filming, I can literally just plug it straight into my phone and extract all those video clips and footage from my phone onto the USB stick, and I've got them saved on here, and I can get them straight into my computer and start editing. And that way it frees up all the storage on my actual handset. This is absolutely amazing for myself, and I think for other people as well that are currently using their 15 Pros or 15 Pro Max as well. So Apple, nice one. Now, touching on design on both devices, on all the previous years' iPhones, we've always had a silent button on the side at the top next to the volume up button and volume down button. Obviously the silent button, we know on all the previous devices, you give it a flick, it's on silent, and you flick it up and it's on ring at the moment. But with the 15 Pro Max, they decided to change it, and they've given us something called the action button. Now the action button, you can use it for loads of different features. You can put it to shortcuts, you can set it to timers, you can get it to quick launch things. If I'm honest, I've just pretty much used mine just for like to keep my phone on silent, because I thought about it. I can't bother to like go into my settings, have to change to put my phone on silent or to put it on ring. It's just so much easier just having it at the side. And as well, it's something that I've just been used to over the years. I've been using iPhone since iPhone 4. So I've been using a lot of generations of iPhones. I can't now get used to having to go into settings each time to change my phone from ring to volume. It's just so much easier to use it on the action button instead, just to keep it as default. Each their own. Obviously, if people want to use it for something else, feel free to do so, but that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, touching on camera on both devices, both have amazing cameras. For both handsets, you've got a 48 megapixel main camera, you've got ultra wide camera, and you've got a telephoto camera as well. The main difference I'd say between both of them is on your 14 Pro Max, you've got a 3x optical zoom, and on the 15 Pro Max, you've got a 5x optical zoom. Now, me as a user, and I'm currently using the 15 Pro Max, I've only just used my 5x optical zoom. It's quite recent, a couple of days ago. I was at a like a morning Easter fair for my daughter. She was quite far away in her class, doing like a presentation and whatnot, and I wanted to take pictures of her. So got into my camera, 5x optical zoom, and it was really, really good. I was quite impressed. That's not to say that on the 14 Pro Max, the 3x optical zoom is not good, but when you compare both of them, you can actually notice the difference. So yeah, do I think it's worth going from a 14 Pro Max to a 15 Pro Max? If I'm honest, not really. I mean, for the average user, a 14 Pro Max is going to be an absolutely solid phone for them. It's still got an amazing camera on there, you know. Overall design is still really nice, still really premium, feels good in the hand. If you use a case or you don't use a case, for years we've used that lightning connection on the bottom and it hasn't bothered us at all for things like transferring files. We found like ways around it to get footage or pictures or anything like that from your phone to your computer or a Mac. On the 15 Pro Max, yes, it's a new device. It feels a little bit lighter. It's nicer to hold in the hand. But overall, do I think those features are worth the upgrade? If I'm honest, no. Like I said, I like technology, so that's why I've made the upgrade from the 14 Pro Max to the 15 Pro Max. But from a price point, and like I said, from an average user, I don't think it's that much of a difference. If you've currently got an older device and maybe you're thinking of upgrading to the 15 Pro Max, I think it's a wise thing to do. Or maybe you want to wait a little bit longer and see if you can get Apple's new devices coming out this year. And hopefully that should be a bigger difference. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. You know, to people that have been watching, I really appreciate you tuning in just to sort of get like sort of my side of what it's like using, you know, Apple's devices and whatnot. And yeah, I'll try my hardest to keep the videos coming more regular and try not to leave it so long or whatnot. To any people that are new, like new subscribers or whatnot, would appreciate if you sort of hit that subscribe button down there. You know, it helps out the channel. Drop a like, share. Drop a comment on there as well. Let me know what you thought about the video, what maybe I could improve on. You know, there's always like a learning curve for people like myself to do. It's still a start, we're still grinding, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going. But yeah, hope you have a good week, hope you have a good day, and stay safe. Signing out.